Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Y'all know what segment we're about to get into. We're about to get into the sad segment. And today, I gotta talk about this movie right here. The Boogeyman. I saw this on Hulu, but this actually came out in theaters on June 2nd. And I must say, I actually enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was gonna be whack. I thought this movie was gonna be doo-doo water. I saw the trailer, saw the goddamn thumbnail, and I was like, oh no, babe. But this movie was actually pretty good. I mean, I should have kind of knew it was good because it's based on the 97 short story of the same name by Stephen King. There's some Stephen King. Who's the director? Rob Savage. You feel me? When he directs stuff and he got Stephen King, it's like, yo, they scary movies are really good. Be mind boggling. You feel me? Be having you on like, what the hell? But yeah. Let me give you the stats. Then give you the cast or some of the cast, and then let me give you the plot. So, IMDb gave it a 5.9. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 60%, and the people gave it a 76%. You know what? Frick y'all. You know why? Because I understand. I agree with this. This was a good movie. It wasn't great. It was a good movie. I gave it like a 7. Out of 10. You feel me? So I understand these scores, and I'm gonna give you the reason why. You feel me? But let me give you the cast though. You feel me? So, Sophia Thatcher, she played Sadie Hopper, which is the sister of Sawyer, who was played by Vivian Laura Blair. Oh, she did a good job. Oh, the little girl. Oh. Who is the two daughters of Dr. Will Harper, who is played by Chris Messina. And then also two other important characters were played by David Dashamishian. He was Lester Billing. And then you had his wife, Rita, who was played by Marin Ireland. Okay? Now, let me give y'all the plot. So, I'm going to give you the short plot, then I'm going to give you the spiel of the movie. Short plot is basically the Boogeyman is this creature that goes after the kids of the family that's going through despair and heartbreak. That's the plot. And the way you murk this thing is through fire. It doesn't like light and it can't stand fire. You burn his ass, bow. Over with. So, that being said, how it started off was, and this was dark. All right? The start was like, God damn. Me and my lady was like, damn, this is dark? Wow. It started off killing a baby.
What?
Yeah. The Boogeyman is the definition of them kids. Literally. He really was like, them kids. Slaughtered a baby. Wow. That was the start. Literally. First scene. I was like, and then it pans to the family, Sadie and Sawyer, and Sawyer's little girl. She is scared of the dark. She's claiming that she's seeing these creatures and stuff like that. The Boogeyman, you know what I mean? You know the tale of the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman probably hiding in your closet or under your bed, comes at night. You feel me? All that type of stuff. It wasn't real at first, and then it was. So what happened was basically Dr. Harper, he going through it too. That family is going through it because the mother died in like a car crash. You feel me? And they're going through it. Sadie Harper is like a teenager, and she's having conflict with her dad, and it's because of this situation. They're going through sorrow. They're going through heartbreak. They're going through despair. And then what happens is, another important character, which is played by why would they not have her? She was one of the more important characters. By Lisa Gay Hamilton. She played Dr. Weller. It's a wild name. And she was a therapist of this family. Literally. You feel me? the therapist of this family because of the tragic thing that was going on with them. And they were really trying to get Sawyer to get out of her fear of the dark. And what happened was down the line, Dr. Will Harper, he's a therapist too. And basically, he going through his stuff. And this dude, Lester Billing, came in. And Lester Billing is basically the guy where in the beginning where the baby got slaughtered, it was his baby. And told a doctor, he was like, yo, this thing killed my kids. I'm going through it. Like, you feel me? And then Lester showed him some pictures and stuff. And Dr. Harper was like, well, what's this thing look like? Or what are you describing? And then, basically described the monster that Sawyer is starting to see. You feel me? And I think what really conjured up everything for it to be in fluorescent was that when Lester Billing hung himself, he basically, conjured up the spirit that was already within them because they were going through despair and stuff like that. And the boogeyman feeds off that. You know what I mean? That's how it has to live. It lived through fear, despair, sorrow, And so then essentially Sawyer start really seeing the monster. Sadie, she starts seeing the monster down the line. And like at the very end, even Dr. Harper starts seeing the monster. And that's how, they were able to I'll put quotations, kill it. Because there was one scene where it made it seem like it wasn't dead. But what I really kind of was the storyline was cool. I really liked the storyline. The thing I didn't like about the storyline is that they didn't explain Lester and Rita's point of despair. Why were they in despair and sorrow before the kids got slaughtered? Because that's the whole point of why the boogeyman conjures up in the first place, is because it feeds off that. What was theirs? It just made it seem like it was already there, and then you just see the baby get slaughtered. Like, something had to happen beforehand for them to be like that. You feel me? I didn't get a great explanation of that, but I digress. So then Rita meets up with Sadie and she's seen the monster too. And she's trying to use Sadie as bait at this point to kill the monster. And the monster rip her to shreds and stuff like that. And then down the line they start understanding the monster more and more and more. And they start figuring out what the monster doesn't like through accident, really. You feel me? And as the boogeyman gets stronger and stronger and stronger, it's going after the kids. It's about to kill them. Okay? So then they go to Dr. I should have kept this up. My bad, y'all. I should have kept this up. You feel me? They go to Dr. Weller and stuff like that. And then, the monster was even in that scene. And the monster was a kind of creepy looking monster. You feel me? It was I think it was the soul eaters of the kids. So then, one scene had Sadie, she was sitting down, and the monster actually grew actual arms and hands and was choking her, but taking her soul. And also the thing, it was playing hallucinations on you. You hear your family voice, you hear they heard the mother voice, or Sarah would hear her sister voice, and it was playing tricks and stuff like that. And literally they went to Weller, and Weller was just sorry, she's still having this fear, she'll get over it, blah blah. Nobody believing. You feel me? Sadie didn't believe Sawyer until he saw the monster, and Dr. Harper didn't believe none of his daughters until he saw the monster. The monster started whooping his ass. You feel me? And Sadie was the one that kind of figured out how to kill this thing and stuff like that, because she was figuring out that, oh, this is what it is. And at the end, they fought the monster. She had a lighter that her mom gave her, which I guess it was a symbol oh, I'm still protecting you from the dead type of shit. And put some gasoline on them, lit the mother F on fire, burnt them up, dead. Then you see at the very end, Weller, they had they meeting or whatever, and then Sawyer and Will Harper leave out, and Sadie looks at something and saw the closet and was trying to go to the closet, and I think you see some eyes, and then Well, it comes out like, "Can I help you?" And then door closes, and that's the end. Like I said, this wasn't really jump scary, but it was spooky. It was very eerie. You feel me? Storyline was pretty good, except for that lapse in the story when it comes to Lester Billing and Rhea and their family. Like, why were they in despair? You feel me? This was the monster come before. They don't kill the kids and then they become despair. They should be already in despair and then the kids get murked. But they didn't explain that. So yeah, other than that, I thought this was good. Storyline was good, very creepy, kept me engaged in the movie. Hey, looky. We all know the tale, the boogeyman. Boogeyman under your bed. Boogeyman in your closet. It comes after the kids. Oh, Lord. Why the kids? Oh, is the boogeyman a pet? Never mind. I won't say it. Anyway. Once again, this is the Boogeyman. I saw this on Hulu, but this was in theaters on June 2nd. And yeah, hey, watch at your own risk. Okay?